This YouTube video is a shorter version of a presentation on Amazon testing to be presented at the 2024 HPC Fall Virtual Meeting on Friday, November 15, 2024. The presentation will start with the e-commerce trend. Then it will cover various Amazon testing, including vendor self-test, 6amazon.com SEOC, 6amazon.com overboxing. It will also discuss test reports. This slide shows the worldwide e-commerce sales from 2014 to 2027. The upward trend is expected to reach over $8,000 billion in the year 2027. Amazon.com is one of the biggest e-commerce vendors. Thus, this presentation focuses on Amazon testing. There are two groups of Amazon vendor, MFN and FBA. MFN stands for Merchant Fulfilled Shipping. These vendors list their products on Amazon. However, they fulfill orders themselves, maintain their own inventory, and ship products directly to customers. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. These vendors list their products on Amazon and send their inventory to Amazon. Amazon pack and deliver the products to customers. Amazon takes care of customer service and returns. There are also two types of Amazon testing. The first is testing per the International Safe Transit Association test protocols. They are ISTA6amazon.com SIOC and ISTA6amazon.com overboxing. The second is self-test by vendors. This allows vendors to perform their own simplified test without having to use a certified testing lab. The CBU Packaging Lab is certified to perform ISTA6amazon.com test protocols. It also can assist vendors on vendor self-testing. In recent years, most testing projects were Amazon testing. For more information, please contact pong@cbu.edu. This slide compares different Amazon testing, from the simplest vendor self-test to more complex SIOC and overboxing testing. Amazon offers vendor self-test for both rigid packaging and flexible packaging. However, this presentation will only cover the rigid packaging. A drop height is marked on a table leg. The packaged product is dropped manually. The numbering system for face, edge, and corner identification is the same as other ISTA test protocols. The vendor self-test only requires drop test. The test sequence consists of 17 drops. Most are at 18-inch drop height. Only 2 drops are from 36-inch height above ground. These drops consist of face drops, edge drops, and corner drops, as shown. The Amazon vendor self-test does not require a drop tester. However, it is more accurate to use a drop tester, such as the one shown. When a package is manually dropped, it may not drop on a desired face, edge, or corner. Most testing labs have a swing arm drop tester. They would be happy to run the 17 drop test sequence for customers. The CBU certified lab did Amazon vendor self-test for customers in the past. Due to its simplicity, the cost is very affordable. The SIOC testing is quite comprehensive. There are several types from A to H depending on the product weight, dimensions, fragility, and handling method. This presentation only covers Type A and Type B for standard rigid packages with no liquid content. This slide shows required test sequence for both Type A and Type B. Due to its size, Type B requires more testing than Type A, including tip over and horizontal compression, which simulate the clamping. The top load is used in several ISTA test protocols, including 3A. However, it is worth discussing. In the tip over test, a tall package is tilted 22 degrees from the floor. If it remains stable, slowly return it to the initial position. If it tips over and becomes unstable, let it falls down and hits the floor. SIOC Type B requires a horizontal compression. It simulates the clamping force from a forklift with clamp attachment. There are clamp testing machines for lab use. However, most test labs do not have a clamp testing machine. Thus, the packaged product is turned on its side and compressed with a regular vertical compression table. This is an example of horizontal testing in the CBU test lab. Thick plywood pieces were used to give the required overhangs. Top load is used to simulate dynamic loading. Often, a packaged product has other packaged products on the top of it. During the truck vibration, the packages on the top bounce and bang on the packaged product at the bottom. TA provides top load formula. The magnitude of top load required depending on the dimensions of the test package, length, L width, W, and height, H. If the calculated top load is less than 25 pounds, top load is not needed. However, when the calculated top load is from 25 pounds, the top load is rounded up to the nearest 5 pounds. In this example, the 7.5 by 1.5 by 11 package requires a 35 pounds top load. However, if the dimensions have changed to 7.5 by 3 by 5.5, it no longer needs the top load. This could make a difference between passing or failing the test. For the overboxing test, a customer's product is placed in an overbox. One test sample is placed alone, while another sample is placed in a separate overbox together with hazard boxes. The first sample without hazard boxes is called single. The second sample with hazard boxes is called multi. For fragile products, multiple test samples are needed. The hazard boxes simulate other products that might be packed into the same shipping box together with the product for distribution. The table on the left lists needed hazard boxes based on the weight of the test specimen. The right table is a list of overboxes. Start with the overbox on the top of the table and move down until an overbox that fit the test project or the test product with hazard box. It should be noted that the overboxes for single and multi-cases might be of different sizes. The multi-case needs more space to accommodate the hazard boxes. This table shows the dimensions of each hazard box and its weight. Sand or gravels are put in a zip bag. The bag is then inserted into a corrugated box with the specified dimensions. Packaging tape is used to seal all edges of the box. This slide shows an example of single case. Only product is placed in an overbox without hazard box. 4x8 air pillows are used as dunnage. This is an example of multi-case. The product is placed in an overbox with 3 hazard boxes. Based on the weight of this specimen, hazard boxes B, C, and D are used. 4x8 air pillows are used as dunnage. This slide shows the test sequence for overboxing test. Please note there are 2 sets of drops. The first consists of 9 drops under sequence number 3. The second consists of 8 drops under sequence number 5. The 2 drop sets were separated by random vibration. The over-the-road trailer vibration profile is used. It is the same profile used in STA3A. The total number of drop tests from both sets is 17. It is the same 17 as in the vendor self-test. The only difference is the drop on hazard required for the 17th drop. No drop on hazard is required in the vendor self-test. Report template should be used. It contains required information. Using a template makes it easier for Amazon to review the report, since all reports would be in a consistent format. Using a template also ensures all needed information is there. Each project to be marketed through Amazon is assigned an ASIN number. ASIN stands for Amazon Standard Identification Number. On the top of each report, there is a slot for ASIN number. Test reports require several pictures. Report templates allow pictures to be inserted. A picture file size is about 2 to 3 megabytes. The number of pictures in a report is from 6 to 36. Thus, the file size for a report could be 30 to 50 megabytes. This makes it difficult to deliver via email. A report needs to be compressed. It should be under 3 megabytes. Since the report templates are in PDF format, it is best to subscribe to Adobe Acrobat. It can compress a file size down significantly. A cloud storage should be used. Dropbox is an example. It allows a test lab to share reports and other related materials with customers. Advantages of using a cloud storage include: no need to attach report files to emails. Database of reports. Regular backup. Accessible from any computers, including smartphones. This presentation covers Amazon testing, including vendor self-test, SIOC Type A and Type B, and overboxing. This slide shows selection guideline. The vendor self-test is good if you are a startup or small business with limited budget. It is also good if you have similar products that were tested extensively with SIOC. SIOC test is good if you are merchant fulfilled shipping or MFN. The overboxing is good if you are fulfillment by Amazon or FBA. It is also good if you have your own e-commerce distribution channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to email pong@cbu.edu.